Director Olivier Assayas has conjured something truly special with The Wizard of the Kremlin, a political drama so talky and tedious it makes you nostalgic for the efficiency of actual Russian bureaucracy. Adapted from Giuliano de Empoli's novel, this overstuffed, undercooked beast tries to be a satirical tragedy about power, spin, and the death of Russian democracy. Instead, it feels like a very long, very expensive PowerPoint presentation delivered by someone who's read one too many think pieces and zero screenwriting manuals. Paul Dano stars as Vadim Baranov, a fictionalized Vladislav Surkov stand-in who goes from pretentious avant-garde theater kid to Putin's master manipulator. Dano delivers every line in a haughty, sing-song intellectual breathiness that suggests he's auditioning to voice a villainous cartoon snake with a philosophy degree. Watching him float through scenes like a smug audiobook narrator who wandered onto set is genuinely distracting. You keep waiting for him to hiss something about hypnotic spirals or a baby chipmunk appetizer. Alas, he mostly just monologues about verticality and power while wearing turtlenecks and an air of faint amusement at his own genius. Jude Law's Putin, by contrast, is the one element that occasionally wakes the film up. Law struts, scowls, manspreads, and radiates clenched fist menace without prosthetics or a Russian accent. He's magnetic, sinister, and clearly having fun playing a shirtless horse-riding energy in a suit. The problem? He's criminally underused. The movie keeps dragging us back to Dano's cold-fish protagonist and his opportunistic romance with Alicia Vikander's Ksenia. It's like making The Godfather and spending 80% of the runtime on Tom Hagen's love life. The structure is a mess, a framing device with Jeffrey Wright as an American journalist that exists solely for lumbering exposition dumps. Chapters, voiceover, endless lectures. This movie never met a show don't tell rule they didn't immediately violate with a 400-word monologue. The editing jumps forward like it's late for a meeting, rushing through history while somehow making everything feel interminable. The film's idea of visual flair is moody Eastern European lighting that mostly just says budget Netflix drama. By the time we get to the Sochi Olympics segment and Daft Punk name drops, you're praying for some actual satire or bite. Nope, just more speechifying about kitsch and the Russian soul's craving for strong men. The movie gestures at big themes, like proximity to power, the artist who sells his soul, and how democracy gets garroted by self-interest, but it has the depth of a fortune cookie written by a poli-sci major. It's so busy reciting history that it forgets to dramatize it. At over 2 hours, The Wizard of the Kremlin is the cinematic equivalent of being cornered at a cocktail party by the guy who just read one Substack about Russia and won't stop explaining it to you. The ensemble is game, Law is excellent when allowed to cook, and there are glimmers of a sharper film buried somewhere in here. But the final product is shallow, repetitive, tonally wobbly, and weirdly smug about its own obviousness.